Well, hello there, guys, and welcome to another Graviteam Tactics battle. I just want to thank everybody really quickly. You've supported this series so much from the very beginning when I started playing Graviteam Tactics, and it's definitely a game that I want to regularly put on the channel and keep doing. Right now, guys, we've got an interesting battle ahead. We are actually attacking the Germans, and they're counterattacking. We have a tremendous amount of AA guns, or AT guns, and believe me, guys, when you're making videos at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's not easy to recollect everything right off the top of your head. I am very aware of the difference between AT and AA guns, but sometimes I'm just talking so quickly that words just come out of my mouth. But basically, we're going to go ahead here, and it took me so long to set these AT guns up right here. I've set them up on a ridge, and I've also put one here in the middle as well as a few over here. As for the infantry units, they're sort of kept back. I'm actually going to move this AA gun up as well and position it towards the enemy, and I will be probably doing an attack. Now, there is a nice wooded area here where I'm going to put my partisan units, so let's go ahead. I'll give you guys a look at the battlefield itself and sort of show you what we're up against. As you can see, the Germans have Diana 5 across the way as well as Greta 4. We're going to want to take our infantry and move towards those locations. And hopefully we can expose some enemy armor and go ahead and take advantage of that. I'm actually going to put Livochenko. He's going to be my little guinea pig, and I'm going to put him up here. And let's go ahead and start the game. If we don't have contact right away, I will get back to you guys when we do. But I think for starters, I'm going to go ahead and take Derbelov and start moving towards Diana 5. Same with Verbik. We'll start moving towards Diana 5, and we'll also take Telpyakov and move him towards Diana 5 as well. And hopefully at some point we can spot one of these enemies on the way and go ahead and take advantage of the fact that we've actually gotten them to get out of cover. Over here we don't have much infantry to work with, so I'm going to go ahead and grab Korobov. Actually, he is actually sort of right now ordering around Puchkov and Prokov, so I'm actually going to just keep him in position. Let's hope the enemy brings up some armor. Alright guys, we're already having some trouble. The main issue here, our militia units are actually, our partisan units are running away. They want nothing to do with this battle, and it looks like it's because some of them have actually lost a lot of men in previous battles, so I'm almost willing to forgive them. The rest of our partisans over here are moving up quickly, and hopefully they'll get into position soon. Alright guys, it looks like we have our first enemy contact, and what a surprise, it's in a location in which we have no men whatsoever. We're going to go ahead and see if Dorogon can go ahead and spot this guy. I highly doubt it. He looks like he's really, really far away. The good news is we've taken a majority of these points back. And in fact, what I think I'm going to do with Akimov is move back to Ana 1. I'm not even going to deal with the enemy. I'll let him take this position back if he wants it, and go ahead and just keep snagging all of these points. As you can see, we've taken a lot of them back. Over here, our partisans have secured Greta 4, which is awesome, and I'm going to go ahead and move to Badovka and see if we can take that. If we have any more contact with the enemy, I will get back to you, but right now, this is a pretty calm battle. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to deal with this enemy chasing our guys here, almost certainly, but hopefully we can lead him into a sort of trap. Let's go ahead and aim our AA gun, AT gun, excuse me, in the right direction here. And just want to make sure, where's our rotate button? Let's go ahead and just make sure that he's aiming at the enemy here. I think it's way too far. It's like, what, 109 meters? No, there's no way he can get that far. It's farther than 109 meters, definitely farther. All right, let's take a look here. He's looking. This is cool. I like how the commander actually has some binoculars and is looking at the enemy, but so far nothing. And what's this? Some more enemy contact? Or is that just these guys firing at Akimov? Quite possibly. Akimov may have already lost some guys. Alright, surprisingly not one man down yet, so we're letting this guy get closer and closer, and that's obviously our meal ticket here. It looks like he's got some mortars as well. Look at that. Definitely got some mortars. And that could cause a problem later in the battle. Alright guys, we've spotted some German infantry here, and it's actually just as we've gotten to Badovka. We managed to actually go ahead and secure this location, so I'm going to set up a defense in these buildings. I think you guys have already seen the benefits of basically just defending a building area, suburban area in this game, so we're going to go ahead and move in here and see if we can't get in those buildings and basically keep these enemies away. Because at this point, we hold most of the victory locations on this map. We actually still even hold Bertha too. So it's going to take a while here for the enemy to really cause us to run away or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and set targets, but it seems every time that we set targets, these guys get back down into cover. Hopefully we can spot them this time. Come on, boys. Oh, that scared me. That's actually just a destroyed old German vehicle that we've already blown to bits. It looks like it's been there since World War I, but it's definitely not. It's probably from a previous battle here. And we're just going to go ahead and wait and see if we have any more contacts. Alright guys, we've got that truck moving up at this point, that mortar car, and at this point I really hope that this AT gun can spot this guy. There's no reason why he shouldn't be able to. Come on, let's do this, man. Gortsiok, he should be able to hit this guy. It's like 500 meters away. I mean, that's not that far. Not for an AT gun. Here we go. He's loading. He's definitely loading. Whether or not he's going to fire is entirely another thing. There we go. He's fired. Okay, that's probably a miss, but wow, look at how nasty that AT gun is. Boom! That is a hit, guys. I don't know whether or not it's a lethal hit, but we'll get a closer look here. Definitely hit the enemy, and it definitely knocked some stuff off the truck here, but they're still firing. That's not good for us. Here we go. There's a mortar round sent off. We can't see the enemy. This is a problem. We've got to send some skirmishers out there, or I should say probably some partisans to see what's going on. We'll send them into the forest here. And wow, Gortsiok may be running, guys. He got a nasty hit there. Look at that. Look at what those mortars are capable of doing. And unless this guy's able to take over the gun, we're in a lot of trouble. 3 guys dead. Wow, or wounded. And this 4th guy looks like he's probably got a nasty concussion, but he may get up again. Let's hope so. And let's keep firing at this enemy here. Come on, man. I'm going to go ahead and try to bring Prokofiev out here, because he could definitely get a bead on the enemy, as it were. And it would suck to be an AT gunner. Alright, looks like 4 of the guys are back up and okay, but 3 of the guys are definitely down and in need of dire medical attention. And at this point, I hope that at least our partisans can find these guys, so that we don't have to struggle to see them on the map. So I'm going to go ahead and keep moving down with these guys. Prokofiev, of course, is on the move. And just in case, we'll bring Puchkov as well, because we don't seem to have any enemies over here in front of us. They seem to be coming entirely from the east. And there we go. Come on, Gortsiok. This is your last chance, man. I have no doubt that this enemy would kill us in a split second. Let's take a look here. Boom! Oh, yes, baby. I don't know if that's an actual kill, but as you can see, we're knocking bits off this vehicle so badly. And there we go. Yes, the men are definitely exiting the back. The driver is dead. Now, obviously, we can't see the units because of the fog of war here. But it might not be a bad idea to get our partisans here fast and see if we can't shoot this driver and his friends. I know it sounds evil, but that's the way war is. So let's go ahead and fast move over here. And I'll actually speed up the fast move. If we have any other enemy contacts, we'll see that too. Looks like there's some sort of flare coming from the vehicle, maybe just a signal flare begging for help. And here we go. It looks like the enemy's actually attacking this location. I'm going to go ahead and just defend. I don't know where they are. I can't see them, but somewhere in this region. That's a little scary. So let's move Akimov over here as well. And there we go. Is that an enemy troop, or is that one of ours? No, that's one of ours. Let's take a look over here. Our men are getting closer. There we go. And our partisans have already spotted one of their drivers, or one of the units, I should say, that were stored in this SDKVZ. Let's go ahead and try to waste them. Come on, boys. Unfortunately, they got our AT gunner. Thankfully, we don't really need him anymore. I think just defending this location would probably be the wise choice. There's a lot of enemies here in front of us. Wow, man. This is truly an infantry battle right now. They're nicely spread out there. I'd like to get some more infantry here, but really we mostly have AT guns in this battle. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Looks like they're also assaulting this area. Got some Germans with a flamethrower. Oh my goodness, we're definitely going to set targets on that flamethrower. In fact, I'm going to bring Zanya in here, and I'm going to assault this target. So we're going to go ahead and assault with Zanya. We're not going to give these guys a chance. We're also going to assault with Makovetsky. In fact, we'll actually click the assault button here. Let's see if we can get any kills. Got some more troops on the other side over here. These guys got really behind our lines quite quickly. I didn't expect that. Alright, here we go, guys. We're already assaulting this position. As you guys can see, a lot of Germans sort of hiding in the trees, firing back at our men. I'm going to just make sure that they see these guys. So let's go ahead and set targets for the ones we can see. Set targets. Let's get back down here in the woods and see what's going on. Alright, this is from our perspective, of course. The enemy is ahead of us. These guys are moving up slowly. There's some suspicious-looking ammo boxes over here. Makovetsky, here we go with the attack. URRRAAAA! And the flamethrower's right there, man. Right there. Get him. Get him, Makovetsky. Oh, shit! Look at that. That was brutal. We've also lost a lot of wire links due to those guys dying. And that's probably what that was a wire location. I actually should have stayed in those trenches. That was a definite mistake on my part. And I'm going to go ahead and try to make up for it. But we definitely need to get some kills here first. Let's see how our boys are doing over here. Alright, so our troops are sort of holding them off, but no kills really for either of us. So it's a very fluid battle at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and set targets on these guys with the AT guns. I don't give a damn. I'll shoot them with AT guns. I don't give a shit about the Geneva Convention. Let's get Akimov to actually move over here. But obviously we'll try to do that after we get rid of the guys in this area. As long as they don't take back the position, I'm not too concerned. Come on, Barhatov. Here we go. Our AT gunners are firing. Looks like there's a little flare popping up there, and that can mean any number of different things. I'll go ahead and move up behind where I think the enemy is here with Akimov as well. And here we go. We can already see some enemy troops there, that little blue cross. So this is a telephone and cable group. No wonder they're not proficient at combat. Nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and assault with them. So let's assault. See if they can handle it. Boom! Nice! First grenade got rid of those two Germans. That was an awesome shot there. And it looks like our AT gun is also wasting them pretty quickly. We also got rid of this German here. Created a nice little crater for him as well. So we don't have to worry about digging any graves for him. And let's just keep assaulting this location. I know, when I play as a Russian, I just get nasty. But we're going to keep fighting. And so far, our men have done a great job here. So they're being careful, and I don't blame them. The Germans could be anywhere in this area between these units. They're trying to take the crossroads, obviously. It's not going very well for them, but they may succeed. Here we go. We're still waiting for this infantry to move up. Enemy contact. Where's it coming from? We need to make sure we're not getting any sort of new vehicles coming into the location, because that's something we want to deal with almost instantly. And in fact, I want to get Pushkov out farther here. Alright, things are looking pretty quiet right now, guys. I'm going to go ahead and update you if anything happens. Right now, our AT gunner is trying to get some kills by shooting at a group of men with an AT gun, and obviously not a very nice thing to do, but hopefully it'll have some effect. Alright guys, it looks like our partisans have come across another German unit over here. You guys can see one of their riflemen firing, and we're going to try to do everything we can to waste them, but they did come across Derbalev very, very suddenly. Another interesting bit of a, well, I should say something that occurred that's quite interesting here is that our units that went to this location to look for those armored car drivers, they didn't find anything. So those guys got away by some miracle. But happens in war. They managed to get away. And this, I can't believe this German's not dead yet. He's definitely shot, but I guess my men are taking pity on him for now. He may be seriously wounded, but I'm not sure. I'd prefer they actually finish the job here. Let's go ahead and see if we have any other enemies to deal with. Ooh, shit! Wow, that nade was danger close. I don't know if that was one of ours or one of theirs, but it does look like our man has no gun, so it's probably one of ours. And he's trying to deal with this German right here. We got some close combat going on, and yes, the kick of death, always my favorite, the Soviet kick of death. We're going to go ahead and set targets on this guy too. Just try to kill these enemies. And the enemy's asking for a ceasefire. I absolutely will take it since we have all of the points, but not before killing this German. Come on, guys. Come on. It's behind a bush. You can do this. So we're going to go ahead and assault this location. Oh, we won't even have to. Headshot! Oh, yes, the Commissar utterly just killed him, just evaporated the guy. And that's just an awesome, awesome job there by the ATR squad. I guess it's ATR squad. Does anybody know what an ATR squad was? I always thought these were partisans. Maybe it is a partisan unit. And there we go. The Germans are definitely taking cover. We're shooting them again, and another dead German. Wonderful. We actually kind of just stumbled across these guys as we were leaving the location here at Vidovka. And hey, we actually managed to fall across an ambush that worked for us, and we responded in kind. So anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying the battle so far. I'm going to go ahead, accept the enemy ceasefire offer. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a victory here since we have literally every single flag on the map. And this is going to be a huge day for Mother Russia because this is definitely going to assist us in our campaign. So let's go ahead and see how it went. I do wish we got a few more vehicles, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to accept what you've got. And over here, I mean, just love that ending for the battle. A bunch of dead Germans. No coming back for them. Let's see what the ultimate call here is. Defeat! Well, wow, I really don't understand that. This is when Graviteam sometimes confuses me. It seems to me that wouldn't make sense. Apparently, we have 6 killed, enemy has 8 killed. 5 wounded, enemy has 3 wounded. We've destroyed one of their guns, and they also lost 1 man. Score multiplier. So something to do with the score multiplier. If anybody could figure that out down before, make sure to let me know. But I definitely feel like we did better there. We absolutely managed to take everything, and I don't see how we could have lost. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Take care. Have an awesome day. So, interesting bit of information, guys, I wanted to show you, which makes the battle a little weirder even. As you can see, we actually took this key point where we were going to attack, so we successfully took the key point. We also destroyed 3 squadrons here in the heavy weapons team, and I don't see how we could have possibly gotten a defeat. Maybe a game glitch, something weird with the score modifier, but I find that kind of funny. We still managed to do pretty well, so hopefully we don't have to worry in the future.